The Nibs saga is just now kind of entered, a realm of just being cruel. This is very cruel how this character is being developed or destroyed, depending on how you see it throughout this process. Now, she is the height of childhood curiosity and like abstract alienation. She has obviously this wide eyes, curious, like prone to look at the world with a mixture of wonder and hesitation. But this innocence is complicated by her alien hybrid status. She's not fully human, and that creates gaps in, as well as creating this deep alienation. So psychologically, he hovers between wanting to belong and knowing she never can fully be that, right? And she has vulnerability at the core of her. If you look at her, she has this softness, both physically and emotionally, that is almost a statement to the world of like hardcore survival choices. But it's not weakness, it's vulnerability as a mirror, and it forces the other characters to confront their own fears, cruelty, or capacity for empathy. Now, throwing in this whole pregnancy thing, this isn't just a horror element, this is a huge transformation. For her, it's not only about the fear of a bodily takeover, but also her identity is now completely different. What am I becoming? Am I a mother? Am I a host? Am I a weapon? So psychologically, this creates a lot of instability in the sense of who she is. This is constantly questioning whether her existence is hers by itself or something that's strictly imposed upon her. And because of this hybrid nature of her pregnancy, obviously we know what the value of this is in a lot of ways. She's become this focal point for a lot of different projections. Like obviously everybody has an eye for her as a pawn, as a symbol, as a threat. No one sees her as a person. So this strips her of her own agency. And this intensifies this feeling that she has, that she craves the ability to define herself, but she's constantly being defined by others. And that just feeds into this fragile, reactive psyche where she's one step close to like a hopeful situation and one step away from utter despair. So there's a lot that goes on with being this vessel character. That's a significant part of it. And we see that in other mythologies. It really changes to be the bearer of the significant change for a group or a species. Mary didn't have to, no one knew that Mary was carrying something special when she was pregnant with Jesus. But we see it in other, like kind of Alien, or I think it was in the series V where we saw that hybrid baby. And it's knowing that it's coming changes the expectations around the person, the mother. And now she becomes something that's not just the mother. She becomes, again, the vessel. The child is more important than her in a way that makes her almost dehumanized. So an interesting way to look at this character, Nibs. This is great character development. And we'll see how she comes through this as they kind of get into the psychology of like where she's at, where she's going. And I think it's just, just a great way to kind of break out a character and give us all these angles to look at.